Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are making our very own Ghanaian okra stew or okra soup as some may want to call it. I've got some chopped okra, red onions, garden eggs, salted beef, crabs, and cow skin or willy. I also have some fish, which is smoked mackerel and smoked tuna. Then I have my habanero chili peppers, some jute leaves, red oil or palm oil. I've got salt and seasoning cube. Then I have my seasoned octopus. I seasoned the octopus with some garlic, ginger, salt, and seasoning cube. And then I have my blended pepper mixture. This is also made up of pepper, onions, ginger, garlic, aniseed, and a little tomato. Going right into it, we already have our saucepan which has been preheated, and we'll pour in our red oil and wait for it to heat up a little bit. Once we are sure our oil is heated, we'll pour in our red onions and let it cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. Once our red onion is cooked, we'll go in with our salted beef and wait for it also to cook for about 5 to 10 minutes. Once we are okay with the cooking of our salted beef, we are going to go in with our blended pepper mixture. I mentioned in the beginning that my blended pepper mixture is made up of pepper, onion, tomatoes, ginger, garlic, and aniseed. Some people don't like to use tomatoes in making their okra stew or okra soup, just so they have more draw. But I added a little bit of tomatoes because I want to introduce a lot of vegetables in my soup. Once we've gone in with our blended pepper mixture, we're going to give it a good stir and cover the stew to cook for about 15 minutes. Once the stew is cooking, we'll go into preparing our okra. I have a saucepan on fire with some water. I would go in with my chopped okra, and then as you can see, I've blended a little bit of the okra and poured into the chopped okra that I'm preparing. This is because I don't have potassium nitrate, or what we call kanwe in my language. Some Akan communities also call it keun. All these things, they improve the draw and the heterogeneous nature of the okra, but since I don't have that, or I don't want it in my okra, I'll just blend a little bit of the okra and add it to help with the draw. I'll also add some garden eggs and then my jute leaves. Once I pour all these in, I'll stir it and leave it to cook. Whilst we wait for the okra to cook, we're going to check on our stew. We can see that the stew has cooked down beautifully and the water has evaporated. We'll go in with our cow skin, our fish, and our crabs, and then we'll add our seasoning cube and salt to taste. We'll give everything a good stir, make sure the stew has covered all of our protein, and wait for it to cook for about 5 to 10 minutes again. Whilst we wait for our stew to cook, we are going to move on to check on our okra. Here we can see that our okra has started boiling beautifully. So we'll give it a stir to help with the cooking process and wait for it to cook for about 5 more minutes. When our okra is almost done, we'll beat it and help break down the bigger chunks of okra and also help give it more draw. Once we are sure our okra is well cooked, we're going to go back to the stew. We're going to put in our octopus, then we add our pepper and chopped onions. We'll wait for it to cook for about 2 more minutes, then we go in with our cooked okra. Give it a stir and wait for it to cook for about a minute or 2. Once everything is well combined, we are going to turn off the heat and leave the residual heat to do the rest of the cooking. Our okra should be pretty much ready by now. I'm having mine with some homemade soft banku. You can have your okra stew with kenke, eba, or rice. Do try it at home and let me know how it goes.